Hello YouTube, my name's Andy, and I haven't plucked my eyebrows or shaved my legs, but I am taking a walk on the wild side. I do like to do these kind of 1970s classic songs. This time I'm having a look at Lou Reed's Walk on the Wild Side, which, I'll be honest, is not my favourite song from the 1970s, but it is extremely recognisable and very iconic. I want to just say thank you very much to all of those YouTubers who show you how to play it. Most of them that show you the bass part say it's actually not possible to do the bass part on one guitar because it's actually two parts. There's a part that goes and another part that goes, and you can't reach from there to there with one hand. However, I've got a digital recording studio, so I can play the two parts separately, and that's basically how the original was recorded, in a studio. Two separate bass parts played by the same person. I start by setting up a drumming arrangement, and step one is a simple counting. It's a metronome beat of 4/4 time. It goes ping 2 3 4, ping 2 3 4. That's two measures at 104 beats per minute. Step two is just this inbuilt preset 2/8/4, which is described as other 2 verse 1, and that will just go on to the end of the song. It's just to help me keep time while I'm recording the guitar parts. Press play so I can hear the drumming track, and we've got a count in, and then we get the original was recorded on an acoustic bass and an electric bass. Now, for the acoustic bass, I've chosen the fretless bass simulator. I'm still using the PRS, but it just sounds like a bass guitar. What I usually do when I'm playing things on the bass guitar is I use the neck pickup and turn the tone right off. But I've got a problem with this. The BR-800 is incredibly sensitive to low frequencies, so it clips, it distorts rather badly. So we get this kind of thing. It's clipping a bit. The solution is actually to go on the bridge pickup and have the tone right the way up and turn the volume down to about, I don't know, 5 or 6 or something like that, and turn the recording level down on the BR-800. The same is true of the other bass part. We don't want too many of those thumping, low thudding frequencies, so we're still on the bridge pickup, and it sounds a bit like this. And if we put those two together, we get this. Now we need 2 acoustic guitars. We might as well do the same. We've used the PRS to simulate 2 different bass guitars. We might as well use it to simulate 2 acoustic guitars. So we've got one that's like this. And we've got one that's like this. And we put those together, we get this. Now I could leave the rhythm track as it is and maybe just swap out the first few bars for a break so that the drumming kicks in at measure 7, but I've actually been on the rhythm editor to make it sound a little bit more authentically like the original. Singing starts at measure 11. Well, that was a bit of a challenge because this has to pretend to be 2 different bass guitars and 2 different acoustic guitars. I don't think it was too bad, especially with the rhythm arrangement in the background. So I think that's quite enough nonsense from me. Thank you very much for watching. I'll play what I've constructed on the way out. Okay, thank you, bye.
Harley came from Miami, FLA, hitchhiked away across the USA, plucked her eyebrows on the way, shaved her legs, and then he was a she. She says, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Said, hey honey, take a walk on the wild side.